This is not just an airport. This is the beating heart of Africa's aviation. A place where coffee smells like tradition, where airlines connect continents, and where every departure gate tells a story. Welcome to Ethiopian Bole International Airport, the gateway to Africa. There are many ways to come to Africa, no doubt about it. But why am I insisting or recommending Bole International Airport based in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia? There are actually five major reasons. From my perspective, I've flown through this airport about a million times. All right, that's an exaggeration, but many, many times. Bole International Airport is not a small airport. It's the largest and busiest airport in Ethiopia and one of the biggest aviation hubs in Africa. It was opened in 1962 and completely transformed with a new terminal in 2019. It can now handle over 22 million passengers a year. But statistics don't prepare you for the feeling, believe me, because when those sliding doors open, you hear Amharic, English, Arabic, French, and you see people from everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It indeed is Africa's global crossroads. Here are the five key reasons I recommend you consider. Number one is it's the major hub of Ethiopian Airlines. Ethiopian Airlines, there is no doubt about it, just Google it. They have been one of the best in the entire continent, flying in and out to Asia, Europe. I mean, where have they not gone to? So it's just the easiest way to move around the continent if you use them, and that's their airport. Ethiopian Airways flies to 140 plus international destinations. I've flown through them, almost a dozen plus times, and I will make a whole new video after this to tell you my amazing experience. Point number two, they have a lot of modern facilities. I've been to a lot of airports in different countries. Ethiopia has done a good job. They keep upgrading the airport, and every time it seems way better than the last time. I've never really had the time to try any food, but if you are hungry, you can go international. Burgers, pizza, sandwiches, and you can do the right thing. And equally try Ethiopian food before you ever leave the airport. Some of the famous names I heard are Injera, Shiro, Tips. I guess that's the first taste of the country before immigration. This edge of the airport was a bit surprising to see. They have a prayer room. I've never been inside any of these duty-free shops. If you've been there before, please let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Were the prices too high or affordable? Anyways, affordable is subjective, but I flew during Christmas and I really think I loved the decorations everywhere. Number three is the fast transit. There are a million planes just lining up and waiting. I have hardly ever stayed for more than 4 hours in Ethiopia. Anyway, there was one time there was some flight weather issue and then I had to spend overnight, and Ethiopian Airways paid for my trip and accommodation. So in most cases, even if you have just a few minutes, believe me, the airport has a lot of cafes and a lot of things. You see later in the video, I will show you for real. Keep it real. At Peak hours lines can be long, security checks are thorough, and the walking distance between gates. Be ready. This airport is huge and still growing, so if you have a tight connection, run.
The fourth thing is the runway. For people who are into aviation and they are more curious about how flights move in and out, I cannot explain in detail, but I'll just say they have one of the largest runways in Africa, and the biggest and small size planes can just move and move up and down, in and out and about. No idea what I said, but you got it.
This airport has two long parallel runways measuring about 3,000 meters and 3,700 meters, built to handle the changes of Addis Ababa's high altitude, which sits more than 2,003 meters above sea level.
The final one is they are constantly ongoing upgrades. Like, it's a continuous process. I remember the very first time I flew through them in 2015. It was one old ancient airport, but right now they have made it modern, and I feel like that's a sign to invest and support them because they're constantly upgrading. And just keep watching the rest of the video and you tell me what you think.
The restrooms at Bole were small, clean, and well lit. I think it was a good job. And I was also very, very impressed with the water filters littered all around. Enough space to sit and rest. Bole never sleeps. No matter how many times I pass through here, it always feels like the start of something bigger. Amazing.
Have you ever flown through Ethiopian Airways airport? Ethiopian Airways and the airport, and what was your experience? I'll make a whole different video to express and show how my flight in Ethiopian Airways was recently, and I must tell you, it's one of the best airlines. There's no doubt about it. Of course, they have their issues like every other airline, but I have always enjoyed using them, and I will not stop recommending them any and every time. So please keep watching. If you haven't subscribed, liked, and clicked on that sharing button, you have 2 seconds right now to do that. Thank you so much. Keep watching.